Hello again. Why are you back?
What are you doing here? This is part 3.
How long has it been? You've been waiting for this?
I can't believe that. You know what? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, thanks, but Jesus.
Somebody who is just a glutton for punishment.
Jesus. We're managing to, insult everybody here. Our viewers, us.
Yeah, everybody. You know what, though? Honestly, the fact that we have to go through this much suffering, I really do appreciate that there's somebody else out there who wants to go through the suffering with us. So thank you for joining us. In the last episode, I don't know. Anna went to a party and she hates it and it's stupid.
So this episode shall start with to Elsa, bar, right side, with love, Anna. Okay, so
that's very specific.
Yeah, the previous sentence that the episode ended on was she knew that her sister was being ironical. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, so the previous text, where are Oo? I want Oo to meet someone. And then she got another text also from Elsa saying bar, right side. Okay.
Okay, now we know what the hell is going on.
With love, Anna. She lied. At least Elsa would leave her. What did she lie about? She's gonna lie, tell us, dialogue.
She lied about the bar being on the right side. I don't know.
I guess. She lied. At least Elsa would leave her alone. She have already lied to Elsa so many times. Nope, it was Anna.
Oh.
Okay, so something happened. He forgot an HR, I guess. But it wasn't because she didn't love her sister. She did. Actually, she loved her sister more than anything. Although stubborn, Elsa was an understanding person, and she listened to her problems most regarding about her social issues. If it wasn't by Elsa, she could be absolutely depressed right now. Could be. Wouldn't be, but could be.
If it wasn't by Elsa either, you know.
Elsa is her escape zone. Hold on, that sounds like something in laser tag. What?
Elsa is the Twilight Zone. Elsa is the incentive that Anna needed to keep on. The reason why she didn't... damn it, Dalton, you and your sky bubble. The reason why she didn't fell in depression. She was grateful. Grateful for having someone like her sister near her. Helping her to go through the shit that life throws at her. Whoa!
Hold on. That is PG-13 language, mister.
Wow, that is the first swear word I've seen. I am disappointed in you, author. Shame on you. There are other ways to make people... fuck it. She always had that guilt cursing her every time that she lied to her elder sister. Always thinking, she helps you to go through lots of shit and you're... Whoa!
Oh my god.
Dude, take it easy. All of a sudden, just throw these at us in part 3. That's how it's going to be.
Bad time.
No kidding.
She's being a salty
you know what?
Susan.
This is probably like the guy who wrote this took a break in between this and got beat by his dad and then came back. It was like, I'm so mad. I'm going to keep writing the word shit.
Or maybe that was the previous podcast. I don't know.
That was like 2 podcasts ago.
Sorry,
but I'm bringing
everybody.
it back.
We're not hitting our child abuse joke quota.
We're going to keep filling the child abuse quota. But sometimes her sister could be considered annoying, and certainly forcing her to meet someone new was one of those moments. After more couple minutes...
Again?
Alright, more couple minutes. We need more of them. Anna finally managed to see Elizabeth's face. Oh, and what a sexy face it is. Oh my god. Oh.
I'd give that a tap.
Am I the only one who actually had, while I was playing the game of Bioshock Infinite, just such a crush on Elizabeth?
I have not played it.
Oh, you need to play it. It's such a great game. Oh my god, it's such a great game.
Gotcha.
She waved to her, extending her arm as high as she could. Elizabeth turned her head and finally found the strawberry blonde at the bar.
Okay, so that mystery is solved.
Oh, finally. I was so upset at that I couldn't figure it out. Apparently, Elizabeth looked different for Anna. Okay. Much different than she was used to. Normally, Elizabeth used casual clothes and no makeups at all.
No,
none of the makeups.
You used makeup perfectly previously. What happened, man? Disappointed in you even more now.
All the blood from his father's fist went into his eyes. That's so wrong. I'm sorry.
But
now, well, she kind of seemed to be overdressed. I agree. She needs to remove some of her clothing. You ho! Elizabeth used a clear white dress hugging her hourglass figure just a bit tightly with a dark blue skirt. That's just like her normal outfit.
Really?
That's the normal Bioshock Infinite outfit.
Oh.
The color
So
of the
imagine
skirt.
her, but dressed like Dumpy, I guess, is what we're supposed to do.
I don't know.
Don't actually.
What? The color of her skirt gracefully matched her light blue eyes. Her short hair complemented her face, giving more a look of the innocent child that Anna always loved to see. But this time her innocent look was missing. She was appearing to be more like a grown-up with all that makeup.
All that makeups.
All that makeups. You know how that works. Ladies, you know. Sometimes you just have too much makeups. She also used a light shade above her eyes and a bit discreet.
Like an awning? Or...
Like a... she, what do they call those awnings, the ones that retract? The sunsetters?
Oh, God. Yeah,
Have you seen
so.
those? She used a sunsetter on her face.
Just has a hat.
A sunsetter hat.
That sounds like something that would be in the Bioshock Infinite universe, actually.
Oh, that would be
Sounds
cool,
very
actually.
Clockwork and...
Clockwork
Anyway.
Orange. Very Clockwork Orange. Where the hell am I?
Something about... Okay, she also used this light shade.
Oh, there it
above
is,
her
there it
eyes.
is, there it is. Red lipstick. I think a girl wrote this, honestly, because there's a lot of mention of makeups. And usually guys, when they're writing this stuff, they kind of just want to go straight to the boobs.
But wouldn't a girl... Well, he went straight for the incest, though, man.
Not
Wouldn't
yet,
a girl
though. Not yet.
Not use makeups? Makeups?
Makeups. I mean, well, if it's a
I'm also
if it's a
getting the
12-year-old
impression-
girl writing it, maybe. You know.
I'm also getting the impression that English is not this person's first language, or at least I hope to
I don't think
God
this
it
is
isn't.
even this person's third language at this point.
Yeah.
God damn it! I lost my spot again.
Another important detail.
Thank you. Were her usual blue tie and her favorite necklace with the shape of a bird. Ha! That's the songbird from Bioshock Infinite. Necklace that her father had given her before he died. I don't know if that's really true in the story, but whatever. The sight was breathtaking. She drew looks from everyone around her, even from Anna. She always liked how Elizabeth looked, but now it was something else. Anna found herself worshipping her own friend with her gaze. She was nothing less than astonished by the sight of a mix of angel and demon before her. But both of those sides just looked incredible.
Just looked incredible.
They just looked incredible.
They look great.
Oh my god. Elizabeth sat on Anna's side of the bench. She then noticed the redhead staring at her in awe with her mouth agape.
Oh, so she's a redhead again, is she?
Apparently now. Strawberry blonde and red apparently equals the same thing. With her mouth agape.
Agape.
So, wait, that is how you spell agape, right?
Yeah, it is.
So they know
It's
how to
more
use
fun
the
to say
word
that way.
agape, but they can't say simple things like has when you need to say has.
More couple.
More couple, thank you.
As in, after more couple podcasts, we will have lost all of our sanity.
God, I hope there's no more couple of these. Oh, no, it's painful. I now realize how the Game Grumps feel every time they play something so bad that they don't want to play.
Oh no.
She chuckled, pushing Anna out of her trance. She only then realized Elizabeth's raised eyebrow. Oh, we don't have a voice for Elizabeth yet. All right, you
We
take
should give her,
you
like-
take that one.
What is it? Elizabeth chuckled.
You're taking the sexy route. Okay.
It'll deteriorate, don't worry.
You look, whoa. Anna breathed out, looking up and down, inspecting thoroughly every single inch of that bod.
Every saucy, glittering, gleaming...
Sweaty,
Shiny
dripping
man.
inch.
Sorry. It's not that kind of story yet.
Not yet. We're getting close to the end, man. I'm still waiting. Her petite frame, the soft skin of her arms, legs, and most importantly, the neck. Why would that be the most important?
She's a vampire, of course.
Of course. It all makes sense now. And finally stopping at her beautiful blue eyes, and she was staring back. Both of them. Let's agree to never do that again.
Man things.
Man things, football.
Being a general douche.
Yeah. Fast cars and fucking chicks.
Corollas.
Corolla. Get my Corolla, bruh. Both of the girls blushed during the eye contact. Something was off. The song faded away from the songbird, who was screeching his ears out. Screeching his lungs out,
That's what
not
Fall
his
Out Boy
ears.
does. I think it's still the Fall Out Boy
Is
song
it?
play.
Wow, that's been going
I
on
don't
for a
know.
long time.
There was no other song mentioned, so...
Everything else was consumed by a supernatural darkness. And soon it was
I'm
only
sorry.
Anna and Elizabeth that had in that foreign world. both of they felt something that they haven't felt so far during their lives. It felt good. Felt so good. So good. Anna never felt so lonely and so accompanied and so afraid and so intrepid before. Are they using intrepid correctly there?
Dodge intrepid. Sure.
Who gives a shit anymore? It was odd, but it was still the best thing she had ever felt in her life. It was something new. I don't know whose voice this is.
I'm assuming.
All right, let's just assume it's Elsa. Anna and Elizabeth's heads snapped to the source of the sound.
Did they just snap their own necks?
Like they went full 180, like The Exorcist. Just like, yes.
You rang?
And there it was, Anna's elder sister. There it was. Not a human being anymore.
Yeah.
Tapping her feet on the ground annoyingly.
You told me right side. Still know the difference between right and left. I don't know what that laugh was, but...
Getting a little Five Nights at Freddy's up in here. Elsa said with a smile on her face, contradicting the signal of irritation coming from her voice. Hey, Elsa, I'm sorry, I got myself confused. Elsa sat down on the opposite side of the table and offered her hands for Anna to grab.
That's not all she was grabbing.
What is this? What is this doing to us? What's happening? That's you, by the way.
That's okay. Don't worry about that.
There you go. Then she looked to the young woman by Anna's side, which was looking down to the floor.
Pretending to don't be part of that conversation. I kind of did like a sassy head bob while I said that.
Pretending to don't be part of that conversation.
Impulse.
Oh my god.
And you must be Elizabeth.
Elizabeth's head shot up and met Elsa's icy blue eyes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dalton.
No, she's just a smoker.
she's
Yeah.
In 20 years she's gonna sound like this, Dalton.
Am I putting that drink in my stoma?
Oh god. We're moving on.
Distasteful joke number 5037.
Elsa smiled. It's you.
I'm Elsa, Anna's older sister. Talked a lot about you since you two met each other. It's turning, that's Brooklyn or something.
Since you two, hey, da-da-da-da.
Each other.
Da-da-da-da.
I can't do that when I try. Anyway.
Elsa turned to look at Anna and found her sister narrowing her eyes. And then she looked back to Anna's friend.
Is this Elizabeth speaking? No. Oh, it is. What? Okay, never mind. Yeah, not really, actually. No, that's Anna.
That's Anna saying that?
It has to be. It makes no sense for anyone else to say
Elsa
it.
turned to look at Anna and found her sister narrowing her eyes, and then she looked back to Anna's friend. Well, it could go either way, because she's looking... Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep going. Elizabeth awkwardly chuckled.
It's fine. I bet it's because she knows I don't like to be introduced to people. It's my pleasure to meet you, Elsa. Your sister also talked a lot about you. Good stuff, I promise.
Elizabeth was... that doesn't sound suspicious. Elizabeth was just as awkward as Anna.
Oh, sorry, I have to be awkward now.
Don't worry, Dalton. You already nailed that job perfectly.
Whoa.
Oh! It has been always difficult to both of them to start and finish a conversation. Just like it's very difficult for this person to write words that are too good. The basic "Hey, how are you?" and the "Okay, then bye" has...
That sounds sarcastic. Okay, then bye.
Okay, then bye.
Angry teenager.
Had become a matter of course in the social life of both. I don't think that's an expression. A matter of course.
Matter of course, salt. It's kosher.
It's kosher. The silence between them reigned again. None of them had anything else to say unless look at each other awkwardly. Elsa then stood up and tapped the table 3 times like it was a drum.
What a weird thing to do.
Dead.
Oh, there's someone I want you to meet.
Maybe she's trying to summon the spirits of the damned that wrote this story.
Well, there was that supernatural shadow that loomed over them earlier.
Oh, that's right. What the hell was that all about? Like, I've never heard that ever since.
She did say something about, like, Elizabeth being an angel and a demon, so maybe she was very correct. Maybe it's Charlie.
Oh my god, it's Charlie. Charlie's behind the string. Charlie wrote this.
Tie into each other.
Oh, see how that works? Even though that podcast for most of these people is probably, like, months old by now. Or maybe not. Maybe I just...
Yeah, you're uploading every day now, so this
That's
would be
true.
like a daily episodic thing. That's
very true.
Like a proper freaking YouTube channel.
Hey. Thank you.
Welcome.
So who's saying this now?
Wait. The silence between them reigned again. None of them... Okay.
Yeah.
So
pounding on the table, and then...
And there's someone I want you to meet. When Elsa started to walk away from the table, returning from where she had came earlier... She did what now?
What?
Anna turned her attention back to the beautiful brunette by her side.
What you had said about me earlier? That was Anna, right? Please tell me that was Anna.
That was Anna, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Maybe not?
That you look... Whoa. I've got to make it, like, doofy and awkward now. That you look... What? Just say the same thing. Go on.
Wait,
what?
What the hell?
Have you felt the same thing I did? Elizabeth asked, returning to the conversation. So she speaks twice. If there's an
I hope that's how this is working, but let's just say it is. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You and me both, sister.
I have no idea who's talking about.
Elizabeth rolled her eyes and cupped Anna's right cheek with her right hand, pushing it slightly to face directly her eyes. What?
Giggity.
You felt something odd, different, almost like addicting, she continued, speaking with the softest voice Anna ever heard in her life.
All right, okay. I did, was Anna's answer. I still do. Both girls...
You want to finish this turd off?
I'm gonna wipe this turd away from this bowl. Both girls' hearts were pounding like a racehorse in the end of a marathon. There was no ratiocination.
What? Hold on. Ratiocination.
Oh
I can't even highlight this.
There was no
I don't even want.
There's no ratiocination there.
Watch this. It's a real word, and we're just idiots. Ratiocination
is not a word.
Okay, hold on. The process of exact thinking. Yeah, that's just a word I have at the tip of my tongue always. Okay, so when he looks through when he looked through the thesaurus, that's why I had trouble. Did he use it correctly? There was no ratiocination here.
I think he was trying to go for, like, there was no,
Only a feeling that was not understood by both. So that's blatantly contradicting what he said earlier.
I think, like, he went through, he's like, oh, this will make me sound way smarter, and just, like, changed the word. Like, it was fine before, and then he just makes this, like, complicated word.
Like how we're talking about being smart.
Using the... Something that wasn't of their world. She saw in Elizabeth's eyes the same thing she saw in Elsa's eyes whenever she was close to her boyfriend. Everything became clear, with their faces merely inches from each other, with those blue eyes staring at her own, with everything else fading away one more time and that tingling sensation building inside her. Anna finally understood what love was. And then they fuck, because, I mean, that's all I've waited for, so I'm just going to say it. So that way, if I don't feel like I've wasted 2 hours of my life.
And I'm going to skim through and see where that actually does happen. Oh, chapter 2. All right, then.
Great,
wow.
we were almost there. I'm not going to read it anymore. I'm done.
We can read this in our private time.
If you guys, for some god unknown reason, want to read this, I will leave a link to it in all 3 of these episodes that you've seen. But until then, and again, if you want us to go back to this, again, for whatever God unknown reason, please don't make us go back to this. Then we will go back to it.
This gets really vulgar in Chapter 2.
Oh, God.
All right. Glad we stopped there.
Oh, I'm kind of tempted to keep going now.
And
I don't want to, though. I don't want
to either.
I don't want to. I just don't want to. If you guys want us to, though, we will go back to this. I will make Dalton do it. So, thank you guys for watching Podcake Thang, and we'll see you. Huh? What? Nothing.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh God, the guy characters appear later.